Welcome back, guys. Nightsparks here, and today we are playing some more Horizon the Forbidden West. And I'm really enjoying flying around on this fucking thing. Anyway, last episode we unlocked this beautiful beast. And we fought Riella? The main rebel bad guy. I can't remember her name. Anyway, we beat her, and I spared her life. I did Google it. Turns out you can kill her. She just dies. I don't know what happens if you let her live. She might still die, but at least she gets to do something. So yeah. I don't know how much is left of this game. I really don't. But I know we're close to the end now. And it's been really fun. It's a really good game. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth the money. And it's yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And we still got some side stuff to do anyway. Look at all these side missions. So, we'll see what we've got, and then we'll, she should be here by now, right? Oh. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Cool.
Got it.
I need to resupply before I leave this base, so I need to remember that.
Well, Silence.
Hey, buddy.
Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Oh, good.
Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Oh, I thought they meant the other person. The tribal leader.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together.
For now. I trust Silence 10 times more than I trust
I
her.
said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Okay, yes, we're gonna...
I'll get everyone in the control room, so Tilda can
I
tell
need
us
to
what she knows about
resupply.
Zenith.
Okay. I really got everything on it. Okay. I never use these, but whatever. We'll take them. We will... oh, let me do that. We'll take everything we can. Take... we don't need weapons. I've already got all that sorted. Do I have all my... oh, yeah, I got new armor. I didn't even check, did I? I'll have a look at it now from last episode. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not legendary, but it's the same as what I've got. It actually looks... which one looks better? I like the blue. But still, this is better, so... I don't think the red tattoo markings match the blue, but still. On the other one. Right. Let's get everyone and talk and do all that shit people like to do called mingling.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
No, I don't think there is anything left for us to handle. We're
All right,
fine.
people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake.
Oh shit, this might be the end.
Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side.
For now,
Tilda?
I think she just wants to overthrow their leaders.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be
That's not a good way to motivate people.
the launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance.
Okay.
Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control.
He's like, what?
You'll know when you need to.
Come on, Aloy, I just told you that's not a way to motivate
Meet
people.
up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Alright, everyone, let's go.
I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Alright. Oh, yeah, there she is. I feel like letting her live is going to benefit me in some way.
A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network. How? Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us.
Okay.
Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Good.
You're safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay, right. Let's fucking roll.
Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be
I'm gonna
good to
talk.
check up on everyone first.
I'm gonna talk to everybody. Because you know I love talking. Let's do it. No, it is fun. It's just... As long as the information's relevant. Okay, so... Right, are we gonna have... Right, so how am I gonna do this? Because everyone's got a side quest, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, if I speak... Not ready yet.
They
Yeah.
must have repurposed the equipment in here to store their data. And it looks like it's getting some use.
Can I hopefully I can just talk to her about stuff that's not the quest, right?
Nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Okay. Okay.
And if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
No, that's side quest stuff. So I'm gonna talk about the Zetans and then I'm gonna leave. Alright, cool.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
Zenith, sorry, not Zetan.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Probably both. Alright, well, we're done. That was a... Is that already is it saying there's more?
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths
Okay,
to
there's
hack into
more.
their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky.
Alright, so we're done with you. You're done with the
I need
Zetans.
to get
I'll be at the rendezvous.
All right,
point
good.
to lead us to victory.
Alright, right, that's one down, so... Okay, who's next on my list of conversation?
We got some supplies in that chest.
Yeah.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith?
Yeah, we are.
I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Right, so...
I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Osram.
Really? That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. That's not what we're fucking talking about. Alright, so that's clearly all unrelated. We'll talk about the Zetans only.
Talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Alright. Alright, that's it?
You,
Alright, well, you didn't have fucking much to say. Alright, well.
I guess...
Right, I'll move on, because I kind of want to get to the main bit, but we will hear what they have to say about the Zetans, whatever the fuck they're called. I can't remember. It's 4 in the morning. I don't have time for that.
Aloy, we're ready to meet you at the rendezvous.
Yeah, I am aware. Everyone keeps telling me.
Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Nothing you
Zeniths.
do ever is. At least now you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, I'm sure I do. Okay,
I know
right.
There's probably a lot on your mind right now, but I was hoping we could discuss the land gods.
Yes,
You have the time.
I will be back after main quest, but for now we're talking about
Thoughts on our new
Zetans.
Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
Yeah.
She's definitely different.
Okay, you didn't have anything else to say? Then farewell.
I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known.
Okay.
If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For
Okay.
the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Don't you die as well.
Just try to all come back home.
You're holding our buddy's kid. Alright, well. You get to work doing whatever you're doing, and I'm gonna go and find more people to harass. Alright, I spoke to you.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
Not spoke to you
There's
yet.
equipment in here.
Hi, I'm sure you have a lot of crap to say again. We've already had an hour-long conversation.
Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Mrs. Fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth.
Go on.
It was more than that, wasn't it?
Oh, I was right.
As ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Oh! That's fucking right.
What happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone.
Okay.
By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, and I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes.
No,
I
not.
made a
She's not
mistake
into you.
leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Okay. Cool. I guess we can ask her everything, because, you know. Your
How did
house.
you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm.
You already told me that.
A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of
You've already said this line.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her.
Okay, I think, yeah, we've heard
Sorry I
this.
ended out of contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Alright, well. We'll try this, but if it's what we heard in the last episode, I'm just going to skip all this. Oh, wait, this is new. This is very new. Okay.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company.
Cool.
A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it.
Yeah, alright.
But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased,
Oh.
though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence.
Okay.
Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database,
Okay.
while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I
All
would
right.
very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Cool.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
Okay.
He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations.
Okay.
Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry.
Oh,
Age 24,
okay.
She
Ew.
became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish, ruthless to the core.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our
Okay.
immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more.
Well, you know.
We had eternity.
Fucking neck. Well, I guess we're done. And we've heard all this. Your time with the Zenith, yeah.
I'll let you know.
It's
when
all we heard at the house.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything.
Yeah.
But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
Maybe.
I won't let anything get in the way.
So, right, we've spoke to the girl, the other girl, the guy. That means...
Unlock that door.
Gotta find the tribal, wherever he may be. No, he's not in here. I don't know where everyone is.
Yeah. I watered those plants.
That's the way out.
I just know they're not alive. No.
Gotta find everyone. That's where I just came from. What's behind this door? That's a way out. Where the fuck is everybody? Can I not speak to silence? Or something?
Did you need
Oh, no, here he is. Here he is.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Oh, fuck it.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Okay.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Okay, we got some more things here.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regalla and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
He's like, yeah, until you fucked it up.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Okay.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Oh, so you do know.
Well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Yeah, they're all the same shade.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's
I
time.
like him. I like Silence.
Try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Right, so...
About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, we'll just call it a feeling.
Oh,
Okay.
feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Right, so we spoke to him. Where the fuck are the tribals? Where the hell are they?
Here now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we noticed.
Errands and Katala.
Oh, there you are. Where's your...
I think I unlocked this room a while back.
I don't know where the other woman is. Damn it.
Holograms.
Gaia turned them into a means of tracking rebel activity in the region. It's a useful war map, even now, with holdouts in the camps.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am... inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
We've got one more person to talk
By
to.
the way, I was hoping we could discuss that personal request I mentioned before. If you have the time.
I'm sorry, but I just don't. I don't have the
Did you
time.
meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me.
Okay, well, we've
See you
spoke...
soon then.
It will be my honor.
All I want now is to talk to the last person. There's she. I don't care. Fuck off. She's not in my fucking room, so where is she? And I've still got the objective to talk to everyone, so clearly I need to talk to her. This door? No, that leads out. This door, maybe. Are you in here? Oh god, there's more doors. Oh, is that her? Oh, finally!
No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. As for the space, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Alright, well, we can ask her everything, so...
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dork, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
That's sad.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tanakh.
Fuck.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them. And they fled as children before a pack of claw strikers all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Yeah.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
It was an insult. No outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us. That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
Okay.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
Pretty fun day.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Asarama Sera and their sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tanakh won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Yep.
Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage.
Okay. Cool.
So show me where to bury it.
Well, I guess.
Are you really going to fight alone?
Oh, for God's sake. I always feel like they need to highlight these better in the next game.
I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Alright, let's go. We've done this. Took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's fine. Let's get the hell out of here.
You wait, Varl. We're taking no space like that.
Nice. I like how this bird's just constantly mine now. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just fly there, I guess.